In here, say hi to Bill Squire.
Crippa hugs.
Oh, hey, Mary Santora is here too.
Hello.
Poundcake is back in Studio G.
Hey.
Afternoon, white people.
There he is. That's called a dramatic pause in showbiz. A pregnant pause. A dramatic pause. If you'd like to join us telephonically, please do. 216-578-1007. 800-348-1007. Listen, I give you the phone numbers just as a matter of housekeeping, as an administrative detail. I figure by now you either have the phone number in your phone or you don't. But I'm still happy to give it to you. If you want to text 35192, if you're listening on iHeartRadio, you can drop us little talkback messages there as well. U.S. News and World Report in answer to your question, Bill, about what they're talking about when they say that Cleveland is the 97th best city to live in America. They do these kinds of rankings all the time. They looked at quality of life, like crime rates, education, health care, things like that. Cleveland Clinic can't do all the heavy lifting to buoy Cleveland's fortunes. As far as health care goes, you are, provided you can afford it, you are in a pretty good spot here in Northeast Ohio with the Cleveland Clinic. There are people who come from around the world to avail themselves of the Cleveland Clinic's expertise. They looked at household prices, value. That's going to keep you near the bottom. And then just desirability. How's your nightlife? How's your weather? How's your what? And Cleveland ended up 97th out of 150. Now, I would say this to you downtrodden Clevelanders. What I would say is, because I looked this up, there are about 19,000 incorporated cities in the United States. 97's pretty good. 97, it's all a matter of perspective. When they say 97 out of 150, you go womp womp. But 97 out of 19,000? You're welcome, America. You're welcome. Once a haven for immigrants and a powerhouse of industry, Cleveland's cultural identity now springs from its past. Boy, you never like to see that. But we're experiencing growth and revitalization. This is constantly a city in progress. They always make sure to say that, right? Other cities in the region, sure, they've gotten over their post-industrial humps. Our lovely lady lumps, however, here in Cleveland, still intact. But it did come in at number 46 on the list of best places to retire.
Hey.
So, hey, just hang out until you get old and stop working, and you will have immediately jumped 51 spots. And number 5 in the best places to live in the state of Ohio.
Behind who?
There are all the other places. You got Dayton, Columbus, Cleveland, Cincinnati, Youngstown. Those were your biggest metro areas.
Akron.
Those are, I don't think
Dayton doesn't have anything.
I don't know. I haven't been to Dayton.
There's nothing. There's no reason to go
Wright-Patterson
there.
Air Force Base. They've got Dick from.
That's Beaver Creek.
Yeah,
that's
that's not
Kettering. That
Kettering.
don't count.
But they're counting the whole
he's not
metro.
nightlife.
They're counting the whole. Of course, in something like this, I don't know that they're counting the whole metro area.
I don't think they are.
They must not be, because I always think of cities as the metro area. That's the media guy in me. I think of the entire metro area. City limits is quite different, of course. City of Cleveland is like smaller than Grand Rapids, Michigan. But I always think of the entire area. The entire area ain't no number 5 in Ohio.
Definitely not.
Mary went to school in Toledo.
Mm-hmm.
Go Mud Hens.
Nope. Well, yes. But the
Go
school
Rockets.
was the Rockets.
The Rockets. UT was the Rockets.
I mean, Toledo is similar to, it's smaller than Cleveland, but like the city limits of Toledo are not great.
Well, I hear it's the Glass City, which to me just sounds so breakable.
It is.
That,
It's very fragile.
Gosh, if you're clumsy or if you have any kind of history or a medical condition that, where you're imbalanced, boy, that's just not a place you want to live. A good friend of mine who did radio in Pittsburgh for 40 years, the great Sean McDowell, who has since retired to Las Vegas. I'm going to see him when we're out there in July. But our Pittsburgh listeners know exactly who Sean McDowell is. He went to the University of Dayton, famously.
The Flyers.
The Flyers. There you go. And he, in retrospect, had nothing but good things to say. But again, I've never been to the city of Dayton because why would I go there? I have no reason to go there. I have no reason to go to any of these other cities. But for them to be ranked. Now, we are number 26 when it comes to parks in this country.
Golden necklace or the green
yeah,
necklace. What's it called?
The pearl necklace.
No, the green necklace? The forest necklace?
The
You're
emerald
thinking,
necklace.
It's called the pearl necklace. Yeah. They,
You're sure it's not the forest necklace?
The forest pearl necklace. It runs rampant all throughout Northeast Ohio. Number 26 on the National Park Score rankings. They say that 83% of residents in Cleveland live within 10 minutes of a park. That's pretty good.
Yeah.
Pretty. Because I'll
I
tell
live
you
within
what.
10 minutes of 2 parks.
What?
Well,
Must
probably
be
way
nice.
more than that. I mean,
Must be nice.
I got Edgewater one way, and I got Lakewood Park the other way, and
Must
they're both walking distance.
Be nice. Well, anywhere is walking distance if you have the time. But I take your point.
The less than 20 minutes walking.
There you go. So, listen, and there probably are I don't think new parks are built. Are they? Are new parks made? I mean, maybe when you've got a place that houses the Pearl Necklace. What's it called again? The Pearl Necklace?
Emerald.
The Emerald Isles.
The forest necklace.
Forest Necklace.
What an idiot.
It's called the Forest Brooch here in Northeast Ohio. Well, I like that a lot. So, listen, Cleveland, if nothing else, not too awful, not too great. Solid B-. Nothing wrong with that. Happy to see it. I got a break. If you want to send a text 35192, AlanCoxShow.com, you want to watch, and we'll be back.
It's the Alan Cox Show. Everywhere on our free iHeartRadio app.
Or whatever smart device you have.
Just tell it to play the Alan Cox Show on iHeartRadio.
The lilies are lovely, the petunias are popping, and the springtime deals are bloomin' crazy. Woo!